Hi guys, so today's question is distribute candies to people. So this has been solved, and there is 3 months time is taken for this, and there's 27 test cases. So I can take the description of the problem. So we distribute some of the candies to n people in the following way. We give one candy to in first iteration. Basically, it says one candy to one person, second candy to the second person, third, and so on. When we go back again, if the candies is still left, we give back n plus 1 candy to the first and second n plus 2, and thus we give 2 n 2 candies to the last person. So we need to return an array that represents the final distribution of the candies. So we have four, suppose we have an array of 4. So when we distribute the first in the first iteration, first can do first, second to the third, can do third person. Now we get back to the 4, and we see that the number of candies less than the number of candies to distribute is 4, and the number of candies left is 3, 4, 5, 6 is 1. So we distribute one candy to the last person and we come out of the loop. Similarly, if we complete one iteration, 1, 2, and 3, now again when we go back, we need to distribute the n plus 1 candies. Initially, there is no n, means we when initially we need to give one candy to one person when the first loop comes. So initially count is 0 I have taken, and number of people is the 4 here in this case. So 4, let me take this case. So 3 here in the first iteration, 3 into 0 plus 1. So we need to distribute the one candies to one person, second candy to second. When we again come back the loop here, the num people is 3. 3 into 1, the count is increased. I have increased the count here to 3 into 1, 1. So we need to distribute now n plus 1 candies. I is 1 because in the for the first person we need to distribute the first candy, and the array starts from 0. So we need to store it in the I minus 1 position and store the previous number which is stored, that is 1. So 1 plus 4 is equal to 5. So, and the non candy is left, no more left, so we come out of the loop. So it will continue. If array continues one more iteration, then num people into 2 plus I. So we need to distribute. So it will keep on increasing, n plus 1, n plus 2, then 2 n plus 1. So till the end we come out of the loop. So while I have taken an integer array which is equal to the num people length, when while candy is greater than 0, I have iterated it through an array. Candy should be greater than equal to num people into and it should be greater than equal to the number of candies left. So if it is greater than equal to this, means the candies are still left. So we initially ai minus 1 is equal to 0. For this, here ai minus 1 will be 1, and we append the new count, and we reduce the count of the candies. If candies is no more left, if then we append the number of left candies in the iterate in the indices, which is the previous one, and break the outer loop, and will increase the count, because in the next iteration we need to distribute n plus 1, n plus 2, n into num into count candies, that is n plus 1 candies, then n plus 2 candies. We need to distribute the second person, then again in the third loop we need to distribute 2 n candies, depending, like count will be equal to 2 and num people equal to that is equal to 2n plus 1 candies, he is saying. Then 3n plus 1 candies, 4n plus 1. If the iteration continues in the fourth loop and candies are still left.